Hi, my name is Heikala, and I make art here on YouTube. If you couldn't tell, I'm a bisexual artist and creator who likes to make stupid little shit, right? So today we're gonna be making a milk purse. Well, today for you. For me, this is probably gonna take 2 weeks. Actually, maybe more, because I need to order more beads for them to get in. But, let's get going. Okay, so I've already started, but I'm gonna show the pattern up here. The first panel was not made by me. It was made by this lovely person on Bead. Or on, I'll put the website here. And then the rest, this design were made by me. This design is going to be the back. The first milk design will be the front. And then the last one is the strawberry, which is going to be both of the sides. They're both 19 by 19 panels, but the bottom row is taken out of it, so it's uneven. So it's not a full row on the bottom. So I just started putting, so this was the top. If you haven't seen a tutorial on how to make candy sheets, I promise if you want to make something like this, that would be very helpful. I'm not good at tutorials, so I probably won't be making one soon. But you basically have to it's basically knitting. But I'm starting with the back panel first, because I don't think I have the beads for the front panel, but I might. I know I definitely don't have the beads for the side panel. Speaking of my beads, here they are. Okay, so camera flip. This is where I work, my bed. Please do not look over there. It's messy. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 bead containers plus another one, but this one's my sister's. But I am so worried I'm not going to have enough of these beads. I have that, and that container, and I have all the beads I need over here. So this pink is going to be this pink, which I need 490. I don't know if the 4 containers are going to be enough, but I'm hoping they will be. So, yes, I work in my pajamas. Cry about it. Jesus, I cannot hold anything properly. But, maybe I'll do a time-lapse. Who knows? My computer's not charged. So, I probably won't. No, actually. Yes, I will. Here we go. I have this much done. Sorry if you can hear the fan of the computer I put you against. But if you couldn't tell, the back of the carton is supposed to look like a missing persons, you know, like how on old milk cartons, they don't really do this anymore, but on old milk cartons, they used to put missing people on them. That's what I'm going for. So that's what this is going to be. The squiggles are supposed to be writing, and the reason I stopped the time lapse is because we're running out of cord. Yeah, I could probably go, like, a row, maybe a half, but I don't like playing chicken, if that makes sense. Also, I like giving myself a bit to tie off on. So, I just cut off my yarn needle, people call it a bunch of things, off. Also, this is super helpful for making sheets. You don't need one, but getting one, I couldn't make, like, without the needle, I couldn't make any candy patterns without it. Like, it's crazy how just stuff like that can do that. So I'm just gonna tie a simple box knot. It's just a knot, really, but it's fancy, and it's called a box knot, and you do it a few more times. Crazy. I'm a bitch. Here's what the knot looks like. Now I'm going to cut off these little wings. One time I tied it, and then I cut off the long string, and I literally slammed my head into the desk. It was annoying. When I'm done with this, we're going to time lapse again for a tiny bit, and I'm going to go to bed, because I'm tired. Because I have school tomorrow, too. I have school tomorrow. Whatever. Time lapse. So, I'm almost done. But I'm not done. I'm basically really tired and need to take my insomnia meds. And I'm not comfortable with being in a time lapse while on my insomnia meds. Bye-bye! Hi, I'm back, and I realized that I'm a fucking moron. Sorry if you can hear the wash. It's going right now. But I finished the panel, and I realized I didn't get to show you guys. I fucking love it. I think it's great. I also finished the second one. But I realized, and I just cut this, I finished this yesterday, but I cut it, and I also realized all of the footage I recorded got fucking corrupted. I realized also just now that I would have to take these out so that when I do the bottom panel, I don't have this color, this pink color, showing through underneath. If that makes sense, so the bottom panel has to be connected through that, like, color. I don't know how to explain it. You'll see. But that's what it's gonna look like. So I had to uncut the last row, and I'm gonna do it on both of them. So I'll be back. Okay, now I'm back, and I've done two very important things. Okay, so the two important things I did was I did the thing where I took out the bottom row of these, because that was a bit dumb of me, and I made this, which doesn't look like much. Sorry, I got distracted there. Let me flip the camera again. Okay, so this is the marker to figure out how long the beads are. Beads are not the same width this way as they are this way. And the side panels are they're gonna be like this. So some of them are gonna be upright and some of them are gonna be sideways. So I need to figure out how long to make the bottom thing. So I made this, which was just out of some black beads and some elastic. Easy. You could actually make bracelets out of these, and I have in the past because they're super stretchy when you do it like that, and they're good for like gifts. So recommend doing that. So that's what I've been doing. I will probably come back here with the design of the bottom of this, or I will come back here with the design of the thing and then immediately show you the bottom of it, because it's just plain. It's nothing. Also, I got some beads in the mail. Bad news. I needed this. I needed this color. You want to see the color I got? I'm pulling one out. Give me a second. I got that. So they're different. They're pretty different. So the reason I wanted to get new ones, I'm propping you against bead containers right now, and that's not good. The reason I want to get more of these is because I'm literally running out. And I wanted to get the same as this, but I also have one that's already really close. But the reason I didn't get it is because this is matte, this is shiny. So they're different finishes. So I thought that would be like bad. Now I'm realizing I'm just going to use it because I think it would be better to have it as the same color but matte rather than a completely different color. So I'm going to do that instead for the dark color. So let's go! We're back, and this time I'm back with more progress. So, yeah. You want to know what I fucking realized? The beads I ordered are a different fucking, like, size, so they don't line up properly with the fucking thing, and it leaves gaps. But, honestly, if I want to use it in other projects, that's going to be bad. But for this project, it's good. Because I like, need this to be smaller to, like, put the sides on and it still be, like, a pretty decent shape. Like, so it's still, like, a square. So, that's good. Oh, I also realized I had to add the bottom row back on because I'm an idiot. I'm thinking about using a different color of bead for the side panels where the normal, like, pink bead is in the design up there. It's the milk. I'm thinking about using this for the background and then using, like, a darker pink for the milk. I could literally use this pink, but I feel like that's the same bead as the one I just picked up. I feel like that's too similar, too different to that one. So, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll order more beads if needed, but I don't think it is needed. I have quite a lot, and I mean quite a lot of pink beads from my last Kirby purse. You know what? Fuck it. I'll show you guys. Okay, so we're back with the purse. Yeah. Yeah, and then the sides have this really cool pattern on it, and the bottom is really cool too. I'm not going to show you inside because there's some stuff in there. The, like, straps are fully made out of the beads, like how that one's going to be, I believe. And then there's, like, a little heart on the strap. So, I plan on making a strap for that one out of beads, but instead of 5, I'm thinking of going 3. I'm looking at Kirby's fucking face. Yeah, the reason why I have so many pink beads is this is why. I needed so many pink beads for this motherfucker. I love Kirby. Kirby's so cute. So I changed the pattern of the side panels so it becomes more attainable with the beads I have. The background is now white instead of the light pink. And the milk is the background color. Okay, hi. So I know I look a hot mess, but I'm working on the side panels for the bead purse. I want to take my fucking hair down. This shit hurts. You can probably now hear my dad's TV. Yay. I'm probably, they're Yes, my dad watches Penguins. Or Charlie. Moist Critical, whatever the fuck you want to call him. It's quiet, finally. So, as you just saw, I changed the side panels designs to something where it's capable of what I'm able to do with my beads. So, I changed it so that the milk is actually this color, and you know what? We're gonna make it. I just ran out of elastic, so I'm gonna need to buy more. Good news, I did just buy more. I already did. Well, how did I forget about that? I just bought more elastic, and it's coming tomorrow, so I don't have to worry about that. I also have to make Christmas gifts, so that's really good. I don't like playing chicken with my elastic, and y'all know that. I don't think I'll have enough elastic to finish this today, but I will definitely have enough elastic to finish this one tomorrow. I got the others. This is the second side panel I'm working on, so let's go look at those. So I had to set y'all down so I could show you like the full thing, but this is what this is looking like. I believe I already showed this, but I don't think I showed it with all the panels together. So it'll be like that, and then it's not gonna look to scale right now because I can't like stretch the corners, but it's gonna look like that. And it's going to have these on both sides, and then it's going to have the triangle at the top, and the triangle is actually going to have a little bit where it looks like the lid, but the lid is actually coming off of it, because I know a way to stitch that onto it to make it so that it's 3D, but it's also not able to, like, come off, if that makes sense. So, that's the plan. I'm not going to time-lapse anymore, because honestly, I hate being on time-lapses, so enjoy the 2 time-lapses I gave y'all, but, let's continue. I'll come with the next update. Okay, it's the next day, and my new elastic came in, and I finished both of the side panels. So I got both those done. They're the exact same. I did change the pattern just slightly while I was doing it. I moved this bead. It was supposed to go there, but I wanted it to go down there because then that was just like in a diagonal, and I didn't like the way that looked. So changed it, right? If you can't tell, I'm slightly out of breath. I did just come downstairs, so I'm now going to start stitching the sides onto here, and I'll come back when that's done. Okay, so I got one of the sides done, and it's starting to take shape a lot more. I think it looks great, and I'm just gonna come back with the next side. Okay, so I finished stitching the bag together, but I first want to show you how cool sheets can be. I'm actually about to cut this one to salvage the beads from it. So, yeah, I'll show you how cool these are. This is an old project, so it's a lot more stretchy than the ones I do now, because the more you work with candy sheets, the tighter and more, like, tensed, or, what's the word? The more tensioned they become. So, I'm going to show you how cool these can be. So, I needed to put you down because I need both hands for this. So, one, you can stretch it like that, and as you can see, you can kind of see, like, crisscross pattern, but the other fun thing is you can stretch it like this, and you can see those angles, And you can stretch it like this and see those angles. And it's super fun to play with. Oh yeah, and you stretch it like this, you can see these angles. It's just really cool. It's a cool candy sheet. Well, guess what? This cool candy sheet. Yeah, you want to watch some painful shit? I just balanced the phone on my desk so y'all can see the way I cut this. Yeah, cry about it. Cry about it. Cry about it. And then you just gotta kind of like rake through it, and then you just go and sort through all of the beads. It's really not that hard. It's actually super simple. I'm gonna go through all of this and I'll come back when I'm done. So I wanted to show you all this just because I feel like it's important. So how do you find the patterns I've been making if you want to make this bag? You go to Candy Pad, and that is my name on the Candy Pad. And as you can see, you can technically see all my patterns here. But if you want just the milk bag, you can go to collections and boom, milk bag. And that's all the patterns you're gonna need. By the way, some spoilers for the top panels. Also, remember, this one is not my design. The original is by SP Mortar, 99. And literally, if you click on my pattern and scroll down, usually there will be Smorter's design. So go show them some love too. Okay, so here's the whole thing stitched together. It's a bit hard to show on camera, but yeah. And then when it's at your side, you can look down in it and it'll have the heart facing you, because that's what I specifically wanted. I also just finished the front panel for this, and yes, that is a little 3D part that I just stitched on there. It moves around just slightly, but you know what? I think that's kind of cool. And then I'm going to stitch it on, and I'll come back. Okay, for you guys, it's been not long, but for me, it's been long. I've finished the purse. Like, that's how long it's been for me. And I'm going to show you all the updates I made to it and all of that. Also, I'm recording this clip at 1 a.m. for me, so. Also, Happy New Year's! It's January 1st for me, or was. It's 1 a.m. now, but yesterday was January 1st for me. But here's the purse. All of the designs are on my Candy Pad page. This is my Candy Pad page, by the way. It's the exact same as my YouTube. But I added... Okay, yeah, just double checking. I added snaps to that side and this side. And if you don't know what snaps are, they snap together. They're usually the type of clasps you have on purses. I also sewed this insert. It goes all the way down. It was a pain in the ass to sew. I don't know if I recorded any of that. I was making it on call with my friend. But yeah. I really like the way it turned out, and I know this is like a very anticlimactic ending, because it's like, oh, by the way, here's like 3 different steps I did off camera. For the straps, if you're planning on making one for yourself, make it as long as it needs to be to fit comfortably around you as a crossbody. That's my rule of thumb. It looks a bit weird right now because I'm sitting down on my bed. Also, do you like my mushroom stuffed animal? But hi, if you've come here from the little card I made at the art show in my high school, hi, welcome. Sorry for all the swearing and whatnot, but yeah. Remember, my commission email is on the card. I'm not just going to give my email out for everyone because I can't really ship the bags and it's just a whole process. It's really awkward. I don't know how to explain it. But if you want to make the bag, like I said earlier, my Candy Pad is in the description. All of the stuff you need will be there, minus the beads, of course. Candy Pad also tells you each color of bead you need, how many of that bead you need. I recommend getting a few extra. Say there's like 900, get at least 1,000. Also, it's easier to just buy beads in bulk. I personally buy mine on Amazon, but Amazon can be a bit iffy with the colors. So if you want to buy beads, I'm not really the best person to be asking that. Usually if you want to make a purse like this, getting those craft store like boxes, not usually a good idea because you want to use all the different colors and whatnot. But I plan on designing more purses, not making them just yet, but I plan on designing a few more purses, and I'll make collections of them on my candy pad if you would like to see those. I'm probably going to make a normal milk and a chocolate milk to go along with this one. Not an actual physical one, but an online one if you prefer that instead. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time whenever that is. Bye-bye!